Owning a Tesla is a luxury that not everyone can afford. It costs as much as a luxury car. But Elon Musk is a guy who knows that he can get every commoner to buy his car if he can make it cheaper. And he has already started working on this idea of making a Tesla car that anyone can afford. What is this car and how would it be cheap? Let's find out. Welcome to Tesla Insider, where we bring you every inside information from Tesla. How we do it well, that's something you will never know. All I can say is some little birds told me. I hope you get the reference. Today, we're talking about a Tesla car at a price of $25,000. Is it true or is it just a wild goose chase like Bigfoot? The only way to know is to stick by till the end. When Tesla opened its factory in Shanghai, many people thought that it was a stupid plan, as China is a country that's completely separated from the rest of the world. Thank God that its borders are open, or else it would have been like Wakanda. But it was a thought-out strategy. China is a country with the highest number of people. So if Elon Musk could make a car that would be affordable for ordinary people, this is a place where he needs to make that car. Even if the current cars are cheaper than gas car, it's not easy to afford. The only reason we call it more affordable than a gas car is because of the gas price. Once you comprehend the cost of gas, Tesla becomes very cheap. But not everyone has that kind of money. Not everyone can pay for a Tesla, as they are costly if you have to buy them by paying a one-time payment. So, if he can make his cars cheap, then what else is the problem? We all know that Tesla sells directly to the customers, and by making this car the Shanghai factory, it'll be easy for him to provide the general public with a vehicle, and it would be cheaper as there won't be any transportation fees. In a recent meeting with the investor, Elon Musk said that they will make more room for this budget-friendly car, as we all know that rumors have been surrounding us for a long while now. So, we finally have some credible information. According to the source, this car will be launched in 2023. According to the rumors, it'll be called Model 2. It'll be a hatchback car. There were also some design leaks, but there is no proof that these designs are for this car. One more feature that Musk talked about will blow your mind, but let me keep it for the end. So before I tell you what this exciting feature is, let's talk about how Musk will make it possible. Because making an electric car at this price seemed almost impossible, how Tesla will be able to reach this feat. This feat will be achieved with the help of a new 4680 battery. What is this battery, you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. A standard lithium-ion battery uses several layers such as copper, graphite, a separator, electrolyte, NCA, and aluminum. These layers are the cathode and anode, and they have a separator layer in between. The cathode and anode layer connect to the positive and negative terminals of the battery using a small metallic component known as a tab. The problem with tabs is that they could cause the whole battery to fail. They can affect the battery performance and reliability if they're placed wrong. If there is even a slight error in installing these tabs, then the whole battery could fail. When they are welded into the cathode and anode, and if they are pierced in the layer between them, they could cause an internal short circuit, and this could cause a fire. Also, installing the separator layer between the cathode and anode is a time-consuming process and makes battery production a long process. To reduce this whole process, what Tesla did is that they create a conductive portion that runs along with the entire cylinder. Using this method, there would be less distance from the electrode to travel before reaching the positive and negative terminal. This was the first time when someone used something like this. I mean, something that is entirely different from the standard design. And surprisingly enough, it works like a charm. This is what this company does. They take problems, they sit and think about them, and come up with a unique solution that people think is impossible. And they still make it work perfectly. And what the whole world does is sit around and watch them accomplish impossible. With this simple implementation, Tesla changes the entire thing, the battery and the battery manufacturing process. So, what did they gain by making this new battery? They improved everything that's there about a battery, improved efficiency and capacity, reduced production cost, and also reduced the time taken. But this is not just it. Tesla did more than giving us an innovative design and more energy. They also changed the inside material of a battery. At first, they were using silicon charged with lithium, but then they switched to just using silicon. This is something that only a physicist could explain adequately, but I will tell you whatever little I know about it. By removing lithium, you could store more silicon inside the battery, and then it could hold up more charge than before. It could also cut down the making cost of the battery. As silicon is cheaper and easily available, it does cut around 5% of the cost of the battery. And at least this makes the whole process significantly less time-consuming, so more batteries can be made in a small amount of time. They also changed their cathode. Batteries these days use cobalt as the cathode, but the supply of cobalt is minimal. Most of it comes from the Republic of Congo in Africa, and it's an arduous mining process. If any internal affair happens over there and it disrupts the usual mining process, then they could face a shortage of cobalt in their factories. Because of this possibility, Tesla switched to nickel. Yes, they used nickel as their cathode. This cut down the cost a little, and there is no problem with nickel supply. Not only that, but the manufacturing process also became easy, and it generates less waste, and it also uses less water. And it also makes it easy to design a recycling process for the battery. See, Tesla cares about the environment. Right in your face, environmentalists. With this new tabless design, they also improved its thermal capabilities, which means that it won't get heated efficiently, and it would help in faster changing and late discharge. Tesla is also thinking of providing electricity to homes in Texas by listing themselves as a retail electricity provider, but that is a topic for a different video. Tell us in the comments that would you be interested in a video like this or not. Wow, I just ranted about this battery for so long. Such a nerd I am. Coming back to the point, this battery is the reason why it would be easy for Tesla to make this car a reality. Now it's time for the big reveal. This car, which we are calling Model 2, or the budget-friendly vehicle, will have no steering wheel. Yes, you heard me right, and I'm not even kidding. According to the rumors, this car will be a completely self-driving car. We all know that Elon Musk's goal is to make a completely self-driving car. As the rumor suggests, this budget-friendly car will be the first step towards that dream. In 2019, Tesla released an image of a vehicle with no steering wheel or pedals and said that this is the goal we have to achieve in 2 years. Cut to 3 years in the future, I think Musk can make it. But one thing I'm sure of is that I will never believe Elon Musk in the context of time. Tesla is currently testing its full autonomy software, but there are many problems that they have to face before releasing this complete autonomy vehicle. And the biggest one is getting the approval of the government. In the end, only the government can decide whether this is a vehicle that will run on the street or not. But even if this vehicle comes with steering, we all would be more than happy to buy it as it's a Tesla and it's just $25,000. That's the price you pay for a decent gas car, so why not buy a Tesla instead? It's safe and would even cost us less than an electric car. What are your thoughts? If Tesla releases this car, would you buy one? Tell us in the comments. Don't forget to like this video if it gives you some new information. Do subscribe if you want to stay updated about Tesla, as we will be bringing more videos like this. Until next time, bye-bye.